Hello, traders, and welcome to the market opening preview on a Thursday, September 15th, 2016. Traders, great to be with you, coming to you from Thailand. Currently, 8:04 hours in Thailand. That would be 20:04 hours. Sorry, that's 21:04 hours on Wall Street. Traders, this is brought to you through FXCL. FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, please come visit our website at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. Also, traders, you can follow me on Twitter at FXCL Alerts1 at Twitter for the London session. Traders, like I said, great to be with you. Have a lot to talk about today. Had some technical issues as we have bad weather in Thailand. However, let's get moving and let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday. I am your moderator for the Market Opening Preview Series every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, I started trading in the year of 2006, and in 2008 I retired from a wonderful 27-year career as a firefighter paramedic out of the great state of Florida. Traders, 9 days later after I retired, I got on the Big Bird and came over here to Thailand for a 3-month holiday. Traders, I'm in my 9th year in Asia. Absolutely loving it. The time zone is great. Up early in the morning to trade Asia, afternoon to trade London, about a 3-hour break, and then we get into the New York session at about 8 p.m. Thailand time. Absolutely wonderful. That would be 9 a.m. on Wall Street. So, traders, I trade a lot and I trade small. That's probably the best advice I can give you. Trade a lot and trade small. You have to be in the market to feel it. You got to be in the market. You can't be hesitant and just trade small and be in a lot of positions and trade small. And it works, right? It works. At the end of the day, as long as you're 1 pip ahead than you were when you started, you're a success, right? And you're not a success if you don't. I mean, I didn't mean to put it that way, but you really feel good when you finish your day and you're up 1 pip, right? Or you're up 250 pips. It's a good thing. So how do I trade? I'm a pullback trader. I like the currency pair to make a move. Give me a pullback most likely to a Fibonacci level or a significant support or resistance level, depending on what we're going at. And, and then I like to take my entry. However, I do use tools to do that. One is I listen to fundamentals. I know what's going on around the globe. I know when economic calendars, and I know when data is coming out. I know when there's talks coming out. Now, I have a news feed that talks all day long. So if something big comes out, I know by the voice of the moderator that something's happened, right? Because his voice goes up. So I listen to fundamentals all day long. However, I'm a technician. I love looking at candlestick charts, right? I love looking at candlestick patterns. It tells you a story. It tells you possibly where price is going to go in the future. We look at price structure, price failure, price action, right? And then, of course, price levels. So important. Remember, Forex repeats itself. If it hits a level and it reacts, it's probably going to do the same thing the next time it hits that same level. So I take the fundamentals, I put it together with the technicals, and I come up with a trade plan. And I basically enact that trade plan. If price comes to my area, my zone, where I want to take action, I take the trade. If everything's lined up, that's what we do. We just take the trade. And then it's basically a set and forget. I monitor it. And as long as we don't go in the wrong direction, in other words, if the trade is wrong, we get out early. We don't wait to get 40 pips stopped out, right? If the trade is wrong at 20 pips, we get out. In other words, if you're going short, you get 2 higher lows. You know what? You might think about the next candle. If that thing prints higher, of getting out of this trade. If it's not working, get out. We can always re-enter, okay? So that's just a little about me and my trading. And I love what I do, traders, and I'm in the markets all day. I start at 5:30 in the morning here in Thailand, and I end at 10:30 at night. Now, I don't sit in front of my computers that long. Thank goodness for iPads and Droid phones and everything. You can follow everything, and I can trade right off my phone. I can adjust right off my phone on my iPad. So, we can take care of things on the go. However, I do enter my trades at my office, because I need all my monitors and I have confirmation and everything's lined up. Okay, that's enough about me. Let's talk about the risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex or any other financial market. Traders, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, remember that this is a game of capital preservation. Live to trade another day on a live chart. Right? All right. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, traders, let's move over to news and commentary. Let's look at the markets, how they did. The Dow 30 closed negative barely at 0.16%. The S&P 500 closed negative 0.06%. And the NASDAQ was in the green, 0.36%. And the small cap 2000 was negative 0.11%. Well, we had some red, and that's okay, but they were really minimal, right? We weren't looking at 1.8 or something like that. So we can handle that. That's minimal stuff. Let's head over to the Eurozone, and let's take a look at what's going on there. The DAX closed negative 0.08%. Again, I looked at that. I trade the DAX at the London Open, and that was that just hit for the dive right at the open. Within the first 5-minute candle, it just absolutely, and never looked back, just kept on going. The FTSE 100 closed at 0.12% in the green. The CAC 40 negative 0.39%. The Euro Stoxx 50 was negative 0.18%. Traders, let's head over to Asia, where our markets, some are open, some are closed. The Nikkei 225 currently trading is negative 1.03%. The S&P ASX 200 out of Australia is currently negative 0.14%. The China 850, which opens in about 35 minutes, was closed yesterday at negative 0.90%. And the Hang Seng closed yesterday at 0.11%. The Kospi, which is currently Kospi's on a holiday today in Seoul, and they closed yesterday positive 0.40%. So that's what's going on there. Let's take a look at the economic calendar today. So we have some closures today, right? We have China's on a holiday. Mid-Autumn Festival is today, and South Korea is on a holiday. Chuseok Full Moon Festival. So they're on a holiday today. Let's look at what's going on in. Had some data come out in the Kiwi today. They actually had GDP quarter on quarter. Came out bad, 0.9% versus 1.1%. So that came out earlier today in the Asia session. We do have some Aussie data coming out today. We have unemployment change, high impact news event. So keep an eye on that. Unemployment rate, unemployment change. And RBA bulletin, everything's coming out at the same time here. We also have new motor vehicle sales, which is low impact. Don't worry about that. All right, and then once we get into the London session, we have the Swissie has an interest rate decision today. The Great British Pound has retail sales today. So we have quite a good jolt of data today. A lot of medium impact data. In the Euro, we have CPI year on year. High impact news event, and we have the Great British Pound interest rate decision, which is about the London lunch. Okay, that's about London lunch there. And then we have Great British Pound BOE MPC meeting minutes. And then we have the BOE MPC vote unchanged data coming out. That's a medium impact. Folks, in the US, we finally have some data coming out today. We got PPI month on month, which is high impact news in the U.S. session. We also have retail sales coming out in the New York session. Wow, what a busy day today. We got Philadelphia Fed Manufacturing Index. Also, high impact news event out of the U.S. today. We got core retail sales today. And when medium impact, we have initial jobless claims. Full day, my friends. We are going to be cooking today. We got a full day ahead of us. A lot of news, a lot of data. This is a great thing. Looking forward to that. So that's what's going on in our numbers, and that's what's going on in our calendar. Commentary is this. As you know, I'm in Thailand, and we've had some bad weather, and I have to be honest with you, my internet was down, my news feed was down, so I'm late today getting started, and I don't have a lot what happened in the U.S. session because I had no internet early this morning when I start my day. So it just came on, and we're getting started late. We're about 2 hours late today, so that's not like me. But it was out of my control. Can't do anything. But we're up and running, and we're just going to keep going on. So what we're going to do is we're going to head on over to the charts, and let's take a look at what we have. This is the euro dollar. So again, I'm bearish in this, right? So this pulled up yesterday, and then late New York comes down, and then in the inactive zone, we go sideways. Okay, so here we are now, and we're like, okay, now what are we going to do? Well, we're looking for this pullback. Let's come up to that 1.1270 area, and we can sell this all the way down to 1.1217, which is a nice 50 pip trade. But we need a pullback. We don't want to sell this here, folks. We're coming into significant support. Look left of the chart at the 55 EMA, which is a blue line, the 200 exponential moving average, the green line, and then, like I said, look left of the chart. We have a lot of price action. We do not want to sell into this mess. So we need a pullback, and we need to get up to this 1.1270 zone. Traders, when I use a number, a price level, that doesn't mean it has to get right to that price level. It's a zone, right? It can be 5, 6, 10, 15 pips on either side, and it's in that zone, right? And we're looking for that trade in that zone, okay? All right, so looks good. We just need some price action, and we got plenty of data to take care of that today. All right, let's take a look at the pound. Pound had a nice move. It's exactly where we want this right now. We're at the area where we could sell this at 1.3259. We'll take this all the way down to 31.45. You know, this is a nice 80 pip trade here. We're just looking for the bearish candlestick formation and get a down move. The only thing I don't like, traders, is look at the 10 exponential moving average right underneath price. Don't like that at all. We really want to see that 10 EMA above price, and then we can sell it. You know, it gives us a little bit of comfort in the trade. The other thing is we need to get below this 200 exponential moving average before we can enter a sell trade. You can see at the daily pivot point I placed a star, and that's just showing you, look left of the chart and that price action. We're going to get a bounce there. So you want to make sure that your stop is in accordingly, because you know you're going to get a bounce at that level. All right, nice trade on the pound. We got plenty of data coming out to move this pound. So this is going to be a good day on the pound. All right, let's take a look at the Aussie. Not much yesterday, pretty much sideways. I think we're going to see some action today. This is a bearish bias, right? We're bearish on this pair. Don't like where it is. I don't think it's going to give us a pullback to the 200 exponential moving average, which we want at 0.7519, and then we can take this all the way down to the 0.7460. However, my feeling is that this might just dump from here, and I put in a second plan, and that is if it breaks this trend line, let it break, retest the trend line, give us a bearish candle, and we can enter the trade. So it's going to take you about an hour and a half, before you're going to enter this trade after it breaks the trend line, right? We're going to need 3 candles to do that because we need confirmation. We have to have a retest. And what if you don't get a retest? We don't take the trade. We're not chasing it, right? We need a retest, okay? All right, let's take a look at the Euro Aussie, which is, again, one of my favorites. And we're in a great spot here. We're at this 1.5034. We'd like to get down below this 55 EMA, and, that's at that 50-15 area, 50-20 area. If we got to close below that blue line, the 55 EMA, and then we'll take it all the way down to the 200 exponential moving average, which is also the R2 reversal pivot at 1.4928. And we could take profits there. Nice trade. I got to be honest with you. If this works out, this is going to be a really, really sweet trade to the bearish side because my bias is bearish. And it just looks like this is going to happen. And we got the 10 exponential moving average. Look left of the chart, folks. It's been a long time since it's been on top of price, and we like to see that. That's going to help our trade push this price action to the downside. All right, let's take a look at the Euro-Yen. Euro-Yen not doing much, my friends, but it is in a good area. I've got this selling at this 115.44 area, and the more I look at it, the more I don't like it. I really like to see this come back up to the all-in-one pivot, which is at 115.96, and 115.90, somewhere in there, and then we can sell this down. I just took a second look at it. I don't know. I think we're going to get a pullback farther than daily pivot. Don't rush into taking this at the daily pivot. See if this can get back up to that all-one and sell it from there. We're going to take profit at 114 or 113.90, somewhere in there. We'll take profit because it's at support if you look left of the chart, right? So we'll take profit there. All right, let's take a look at the New Zealand dollar, which I have to tell you, didn't do much yesterday. Didn't do exactly what I wanted it to do. I thought it was going to move a little bit more. However, we're in a good spot now. And I think what's going to happen is this is just going to continue to go to the downside. I don't think we're going to get a pullback to the 200 exponential moving average, which I have marked on the chart at 0.7314. I think what we're going to, now that's what I'd want. But I think what we're going to get is we're going to get a trend line break here. This is about a trend line. This is like a 4-touch trend line, a retest, and then we'll sell it. Okay. Now I don't have a take profit area in here, and the reason I don't have a take profit area is because I don't know where my entry is yet. So you sort of got to know where you want to get in this. So I'm just going to watch price action today, and we'll see how London Open goes, and we'll do it right from there. We'll just keep an eye at the London Open. All right, traders. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence Trading, I want to thank you for joining me on a Thursday, September 15th, 2016. Traders, please come visit our website at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. And if you're not doing anything at the London session, you want to see what I'm doing, check me out on Twitter at FXCLAlerts1 at Twitter as I tweet the London session. All right, traders, have a great trading day, and always remember to trade smart and not hard, and we'll see you in about 24 hours now. We're only 1 minute over today. Great stuff. Take care, traders. Bye-bye.